welcome back to my channel. My name is Angelique and today's tutorial is on this very rainbow cut crease pink brow bejeweled look. I don't really know what I'm gonna call it yet, but this is what it is. This look today was inspired by Mmmmitchell. Of course, a lot of my stuff is inspired by him, but especially today because we are going to be using his new Sub-Zero palette with BPerfect Cosmetics. It is so beautiful and gorgeous. I know I say this all the time, but most of the time when I highlight a palette or something on my channel, it is because I think it is so beautiful and gorgeous. I've been a fan of Mitchell for a long time, as you guys know. I liked him before he was ever on Jeffree's channel or Nikki Tutorial's channel. I found him actually on Instagram, and then he actually had a YouTube channel back then that he uploaded a few videos to, but he doesn't do that anymore, which makes me sad. But at the same time, he does still post stuff on Instagram, so I get to look at that, and every time I see it, it's like those looks stay in my head, so I can't help but be influenced by his work because it is so beautiful and gorgeous. I am going to do a giveaway, but I think it's probably going to be a couple of weeks before I do it. I just have so much on my plate right now, and then I'm not going to lie, the last giveaway that I did went really bad, and like so many people that didn't win it like DM'd me and sent me like all of these hate messages and all this stuff, and I'm like, there's a part of me that's like terrified to do another giveaway, so I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna be probably a couple of weeks, so just hang in there with me. But I'm gonna stop talking because I have dinner to get to. We're having dinner with a couple of our friends tonight, Ashley and Brandon, and I cannot be walking around in Jackson, Kentucky with this pink wig on and pink eyebrows. It's gonna be enough that I'm wearing this rainbow look because I'm keeping that on, but I'm gonna wash the brows off and put on boring neutral brows, and I'm gonna let my real hair flow because I don't live in the most open-minded town, and I'm probably already the laughing stock of it because I even have this channel and because I do crazy out there looks, but I really don't care because I'm just gonna be myself. But at the same time, I will draw a line with wearing pink brows to eat in our town. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. I've already done my foundation, primer, moisturizer. For brows today, I'm going to be going in with a combination of all of these liquid lipsticks. I have Jeffree Star Cosmetics Diva. I have the Hydra Matte Red Brick Road from Gerard Cosmetics. And I have Coco K, Candy K, and Ochre from Kylie Cosmetics. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use all three of these, but we'll find out. I'm first going to start off with the shade Diva, and I'm going to apply that in hair-like strokes. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Ochre, and I'm going to focus that on the areas mostly where I didn't apply the other pink shade. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Candy K, and I'm just going to continue to apply those hair-like strokes. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Coco K just to give it a little bit of lightness. And to go in with something just a little bit darker, I'm going to use Red Brick Road by Gerard Cosmetics. And then because we have layered so many colors on here, I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of Diva. And then for the final touch, I'm going to take the shade Drug Lord by Jeffree Star Cosmetics on a spoolie brush, and I'm just going to brush that white shade through my brow hairs. See, look at that, people. I actually really do have brow hairs. I like to do this starting off going backwards to give the hair volume, and then I will brush them up in the direction they should go. Sometimes I'm amazed that I actually do have that many brow hairs because they're so light that I can't even hardly see them. Next, I'm going to take the P. Louise base to clean up my brows and prime my eyes. So today I'm mostly going to be using the James Charles Artistry palette, and the first shade I'm going to go in with is Skip. I'm going to start by applying that where I want my crease to be, and I'm going to first lay the color down and then I will go back and blend it out. I'm actually going to go ahead and lay down some tape first so that I can kind of gauge where I want my lines to go. And then I'm going to continue applying that Skip shade. To blend it out, I'm just going to do small wiggles back and forth, and then some really small light circular motions. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade 518, and I'm going to focus that shade right on top and above that pink Skip shade, and I'm going to use that to blend it out. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade You're Kidding. I'm going to go in on a really tiny precise M506 brush, and I'm going to apply that right under the Skip shade. I want to deepen my crease so that when I cut it, that it'll look nice and sharp. Next, I'm going to go back in with that P. Louise base to cut my crease. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Social Blade, and I'm just going to start packing that shade on the inner corner. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Playground. I'm going to pack that color in right next to Social Blade. And then I'm going to lightly tap that to go over the Social Blade color to blend those together, and then I'll go back and pick up that brush with the Social Blade color on it, and I will tap that over that middle section as well, just to give those a nice gradient. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Single, and I'm going to do the same thing and tap that next to the Playground shade. And then I will do the same thing and go in between both colors with both brushes, just lightly tapping to blend them together. And then I'm just going to keep repeating those three colors until I run out of space at the end of my eye. Okay, now that I have both of those eyes done, I'm going to go ahead and pull off the tape. And I can just clean this up with the P. Louise base. I'm going to use that P. Louise base to conceal my under eyes. For my under eye, I'm going to go back in with the shade You're Kidding on a flat definer brush, and I'm going to press that right up against my lash line. And then I just wiggled my brush back and forth a little bit to blend it out some. Next, I'm going to go back in with that shade Skip, and I'm going to blend that right underneath You're Kidding. And then I'm going to go back in with the shade 518 to blend underneath Skip. I'm going to go back in with that flat definer brush in the shade You're Kidding, and I'm going to deepen that back up underneath the eye. And then I'm also going to kind of make a straight line out across from my lash line, because I want to go ahead and cut that out and make it look a little different. I'm going to make sure I blend that extra line out there out with the shade Skip, and then I will go back in with 518 again just to make sure that everything is seamless. I'm going to go in with the shade Weirdo on an E65 brush just to line my top lash line. I'm also going to go in with this Sigma Longwear Eye Pencil in the shade Wicked to line my top waterline. For that negative space, I'm going to apply some nail jewels that I got from Amazon. You guys have seen me use these before, but I will link them down below. And to adhere them, I'm going to use the House of Lashes Lash Glue. For my inner waterline, I'm going to go and do the rainbow look that I do in a lot of my videos just because I love it. So I'm going to go in with Queen Bee, Flamethrower, Diva, and Breakfast at Tiffany's by Jeffree Star. I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara and my lashes, and I'll be right back. So now that my lashes are on, I'm going to go ahead and bronze using the Sigma Sculpt Highlight and Contour Palette. I just got this in the mail today. They were so nice to send this to me, and I'm excited to try it. I'm going to go in with the shade called Faking It. I just have to say that was my first time using this, and it went on and it blended out like a dream. It's so beautiful, and I'm really fair, so a lot of times bronzers and contours can look really harsh on me, and I don't feel like this one does. It probably will on camera, because I swear my bronzer always looks like crap on camera, but in person it looks really nice and natural. For blush, I'm going to use the Gerard Cosmetics Starlet palette and go in with this shade called First Class. For highlighter today, I am so excited to be using the Mmmmitchell BPerfect Cosmetics Sub-Zero Highlighting Palette. I think this is so gorgeous and so beautiful. So for today's highlight, I'm going to be going in with this shade called In Blankets. I'm going to pick up some of that on this Anastasia highlighting brush, and I'm going to spritz it with some Morphe setting spray just to let it kind of set on there, and I'm going to give it a few minutes so that it kind of dries down and gets a little tacky before I apply it, just because I saw him do that on Jeffree's channel and it's his product, so I want to use it how he prefers. Oh, that is, holy moly, that is so gorgeous. I hope you guys can see this, because it is just, oh man, it's so blinding. Holy crap. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it has this really beautiful like duochrome kind of like pink reflex to it. I'm going to apply a little bit of that to my brow bone. I'm going to go ahead and set my base with that Morphe setting spray. And then I'm going to go back in with a little bit more highlight. For lips, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite lip combinations right now. And I'm going to start off with the Gerard Cosmetics lip pencil in the shade Cher. Then I'm going to go in with the Gerard Cosmetics Hydra Matte in the shade Bare It All. And then I'm going to go in with the Gerard Cosmetics Gloss in the shade Nude. And I'm just going to apply that right over the center. And then I'm going to set my face one last time using the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray in Coconut. When I tell you that that is like the best smelling, like they should bottle that and like, well, it's already bottled, but they should like seriously sell that to Bath and Body Works, because I would wear that as a body spray. Alright you guys, that concludes this tutorial on this rainbow cut crease bejeweled look. I don't really know what to call it yet, so let me know what you guys think and leave me a comment so that I know that you're watching my tutorials, and I will see you in the next one.